Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of the Cut the Kayak in Half series. As I said, this is already welded back together, so let's flip to taking off the gator guards and get this thing back in one piece. So these are proven to be pretty easy to take off, especially since I cut them right down the middle. I got a clean cut, so just like this. You can also sand these off. You can sand them off, you can paint them, everything that you want to do. So we're just taking these ones off. We're not worried about any of this stuff. I just want to get that cleaned up. And I was talking about sanding this right here, but I want to keep this plastic. So it's already a clean cut. I'm going to leave all this burr on there because it's just going to be melted plastic that I need to bond it anyway. So you can see just how much of a beating these things can take because it still hasn't cracked on its own. There we go. Okay. So we have a few different options. I actually have this plastic welding kit where it comes with an iron and plastic, and I put this brush in there. There's all types of things, sandpaper and stuff like that. But I think today I'm just going to use this bucket. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this bucket, and I've got my torch here. Me and the kids named this one Bob the Flamethrower. So I just need this, and I think I'm going to use a putty knife. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna take this bucket. We'll try this material first and see how it does. So here's our material that we're gonna work with, just so we can save the black stuff. All right, you ready, Rye? You ready to do this?
Yep.
I really don't know how good of an idea this is, but this is just for kayak science, okay? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by heating up both ends, just the insides, just on this side. Get it warm. And let's just start by doing something like this, kind of. This is so silly. See how the plastic is starting to kind of morph. Of course, this is not a professional way of doing things at all. You guys have to know this, but you know, and structurally, this isn't going to be melted from the inside. I'm just messing around. It's just a fun video, so. I'm gonna start to melt this plastic right here, this white one. Get it nice and hot. Ooh, don't want it to burn too much. Let's get this going. Stick it in there, almost like it's caulking. Just wanna get it really in there. We can clean this up later, but I'm really just trying to get all this plastic in between the cracks. Man, if this thing floats when we're done, we're keeping this kayak. here's where we're at. A very crappy job at plastic welding. I'm not doing this to make it look pretty, but I'll tell you, it's already, you know, it's cooling off, and it is pretty hard. Now, if water gets in there, I'm not too sure, but the reason why it looks so terrible is because I'm heating it up and just kind of going like this and shoving it. You can see the seam right there. I'm shoving it inside the hole and just going like this, and the plastic is starting to melt a little bit. Anyways, this looks absolutely terrible. This is not how I did my vibe. I don't know if you saw that video, but my vibe looked way better. I was doing it nice and clean with the proper color, not using heat so direct like I just did. That's not necessarily the right way to do it, but yeah, I kind of use the iron over there just to feather it in and things like that, make it look pretty, because, you know, I love that kayak and want to use it. This is just for sillies. I've said that many times, but that's where we're at now. This is it's actually sealed up pretty well. So now I just gotta start to button this back up together, and then we'll flip it and do the other side, the sit on top side. You can see here as I flipped it over, it actually, just the pressure of it coming back together has aligned it really well. But here's where we're at. I mean, it's still hot. I've got to press this on more, but when I turn it over, surprisingly, it didn't crack. So I think it's kind of being held together. Yeah, I just got to get these a little bit more even, like that. There we go. And then we'll keep working on it. Actually, that's pretty much perfect right there. I think we're done. I mean, we covered the whole thing. It looks like trash. I'll probably list it on Facebook Marketplace. $250, gently used. No issues. And yeah, I'd probably just sell it, and the listing will say upgraded to a new kayak, so no longer need. And hopefully someone will pick it up and just enjoy it. You know, I've already proven that it could be beat up and used and still work, so I think I might be able to make my money back on. Actually, I'll be able to make money on this because I got it for free. There you go. Bucket, $5, but was broken and pretty much didn't have too much life in it, so that was virtually free. In all seriousness, though, I think I sealed it up pretty well, and to show you that, we'll lift this up. And it's not cracking. That looks like trash. Oh, that's still hot, kind of. Trash. Looks terrible. Looks like I just sprayed caulking all over it. But yeah, it's not separating. Even with doing that, just lifting it up, and you would think the weight and the pressure of it on the ground and in my hand. So you can see as I push it, the whole kayak flexes and the seam doesn't come apart. So I think I melted enough of the actual kayak, the orange portion, for it to pretty much adhere to itself and then just splattering on this. But look at that. All right, Lan, let's just do a test, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put it down. All right, grab your end, the handle, like this. Okay, you got it? All right, don't hurt yourself. Lift with your legs, okay? Not like that. Go low. Yeah, okay, ready? Lift it. Look at that. It's not falling in on itself. Let's put it down. That seems like a success. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been fun. I'm gonna be making a lot more content. I mean, I've been trying to make a decent amount of content lately, and we just hit 5,000, even sitting on it, it's not cracking, I don't hear anything. We just reached 5,000 subscribers, and it's taken literally 10 years to do so, and I'm grateful for it, man. I'm just grateful for it. Thank you to all those who have watched and supported the channel. and who have supported Yak Tribe. Actually right here, we've got some hats coming out, and we're slowly starting to get Yak Tribe back up and running. And so I think I said that before on this video or on my channel. There's an old Yak Tribe hat right there. But I've said it, I've kind of been slowly hinting at the fact that we're coming back. And since I've shut it down, I've done a lot of growing and a lot of learning, and it's exposed a lot of areas of my life that I could improve. And I've been working on improving those areas of my life. I got some help. Shannon and I have somebody that works for us, and they've been doing absolutely amazing, killing it, and they'll be helping me with Yak Tribe as well. And if you look at the Instagram, you can see it's a lot more user Yak Tribe family driven with your guys' reels and you guys just submitting that stuff to us. And we're slowly coming back, and I'm excited for it. And I think I have a lot more endurance this time, and a lot more, you know, when we came off the road, it was a lot to settle into this house and to buy this house, and we had 2 more kids, and it was just a lot going on. And so I'm grateful for those who have stuck around with me, and we're coming back, and we're coming back slowly so that we don't just burn ourselves out, and we're coming back with a better mindset so we can just continue to be community driven, you know, individually and as a group focused, and not an egotistical group like we've never been before. I'm just so proud of that and proud of who we are. And as I've started to post on the Instagram, I can feel it and I can see it, and I can see the love, and you guys just kind of coming back and doing the community thing. And it's never been about me, it's been about you guys. And so I'm grateful that even though I've taken that sabbatical and that season to just kind of focus on my family, that you guys are still there, and I'm grateful for it, and I love you guys for it. So I'll be traveling a lot more here in 2023, catching up with you guys, going fishing, planning fishing trips, and in the meantime, just be making Tampa Bay, Florida videos and doing stuff like this in between traveling out. I'm trying to travel out of state every other month and just link up with you guys. So if you guys got a place that I can come to you, fish, do the Yak Tribe thing, if you have an extra room or a couch for me to stay in, we'll come do that content, get it up on the Yak Tribe social medias, and just continue to build the community, which, yeah, it's just been fun. I'm grateful and happy to be back in the swing of things. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I'm done with this. Maybe I'll make a second video trying to catch a fish in it, seeing if it floats. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya. Together. Let's do this. This is fun. The water's cold. Okay, let's go. Yo, we're on the water.